Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to be back and filming another video. I think today's video is going to be really good because one of my followers actually suggested this topic to me, and a lot of girls have told me that they'd be interested in this topic. So yeah, um, that topic is how to handle rejection and basically how to choose yourself when somebody else does not. And this can be really hard because, sometimes in life we romanticize this one person and we think about what things would be like with them and we just like want it so badly. And then when it ends up not working out, it can be kind of like shattering all of those ideas that never really happened, but the what ifs, all the what ifs. And you know, that can be hard. So I want you guys to be able to handle rejection with grace. And if anything, I want you guys to be able to use it to become better and happier. And in the end, to end up where you need to be, which is what will always happen. But, when we go after things that are not necessarily right and when we force things that shouldn't be, that's when we prevent that. So, yeah. I first want you guys to ask yourself if you believe in some kind of a higher power or if you believe in like the universe or God or whatever it is that you believe in. Because I think that, whatever that higher power is, I think that it has a plan for all of us. And I think at the end of the day, when we do get rejected or when things don't end up working out, it's always for a better reason because there's something better in store for us behind a different door. And, when we force things, that's why we prevent those better things from happening. God or whatever you believe in, it has a plan for you and it knows what's best for you and what is ideal and where you should be and who you should be with. And it wants you to have that ultimately happy life. But when you get rejected, sometimes it feels like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. But in reality, if you were to be with that person, it would be preventing you from finding the right person. So focus on that and realize that when things don't work out, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Because how many times have you really wanted to like be with a person and then it doesn't work out, and then a few months later you realize, wow, I'm so glad it didn't work out because now I don't think I would be right for that person. Like, I've grown so much, I've changed so much, I've met someone who's so much better for me, and you're just like so grateful that it didn't end up working out. So you need to trust that always and trust that the universe has your back. It has a plan for you, and that if you just focus on that and you trust it, it's all going to work out the best way it could ever work out. So yeah, knowing that I think will really help you to handle rejection. And then just also knowing that not everyone in life is going to like you. That's okay. We're all humans. Like, how many times have you met someone where you're like, oh, it's not that I don't like them, but I just don't think that we necessarily mesh well together, or I don't think that we necessarily have the right personalities for each other. Like, just like that. And that is not a personal attack. Like, that is not an offense to anyone, but that's just life. So if somebody doesn't, think you're right for them, don't get offended. Like, just accept it and know, okay, this isn't the right person for me, and that's fine. Time to move on. Because why would you want to be with someone who is not compatible with you in the first place? And also, you have to know that every person has a different type as well. Like, not everyone is going to find you attractive, and that's okay. Like, every guy has a different type. Like, some guys like really curvy girls, and some guys like skinny girls. Some guys like blonde girls. Some guys like brunette girls. And like, same with girls. Girls have different types too. Some girls like really tall guys. Other girls like, short kings. Like everyone's different. So if one guy doesn't find you attractive, don't let that affect how you see yourself, and don't let that make you think that you're not pretty, because other guys are going to find you attractive and the right guy for you is going to find you attractive. So trust that and know that, and don't let that get to you. And yeah, just focusing on the whole idea that I said first, like knowing that when it doesn't work out with somebody, it's all just part of the bigger picture. So say it doesn't end up working out, you should say to yourself, well, maybe I just need more time to work on myself. Maybe I'm not ready for a relationship right now. And you should really sit down and ask yourself, am I the kind of girl that a guy would want to date? Like, really sit down and ask yourself, if I was a guy, would I want to date me? Because sometimes the answer is no. Like, maybe you're not happy with your own life. Maybe you're not happy with yourself. Maybe you are struggling to love yourself. Nobody else is going to teach you how to love yourself. That is something that you need to find and figure out from within. Like, a guy loving you is not going to fill that void of you not loving yourself. So if you're insecure, if you don't love yourself, if you don't think you're a good person already, if you're making bad decisions, you really need to sit with yourself and ask yourself, how can I fix this? Like, do some soul searching, figure out what's broken inside. This is a whole separate endeavor. I can't give you guys a whole tutorial on this right now, but just sit down and ask yourself, am I ready for a relationship? Would it be fair of me to be with another person right now? And if the answer is no, then you shouldn't even be focusing on the rejection. You should be focusing on how to heal yourself and how to become better within. Because you can't be with another person if you're not there. Being in a relationship is when two people that are whole come together. It's not trying to find somebody to heal you or fix you. You have to kind of do these things yourself before you can really love another person. So focus on that. And then if you answered yes to those questions, then just focus on continuing to better yourself. Invest in yourself, invest in your hobbies, invest in starting that business that you wanted to start. If you love art, then make art. If you love makeup, then do makeup. If you love working, then work. Save up your money and go on trips by yourself and go get all those clothes that make you feel really good about yourself, or get, invest in those things that are going to help you with developing your own passions and your own hobbies. That is so important, really taking the time to just completely nurture and focus on yourself. You can go to the gym whenever you want. You can wake up when you want. You can do literally whatever you want. So take that time to just really treat yourself good. Eat right. Go to the gym. Go outside every day. Go for walks. Go for bike rides. Read books. Just really invest in yourself. Take the time to just have no distractions and to just completely become the best person that you can. And really ask yourself, what kind of girl do I want to be? What do I want to embody? What do I want to stand for? And then focus on that. And also, you need to figure out what you even want from a relationship in the first place. Because if you don't have this time to really figure it out, then what's going to happen when you do meet someone and you have no idea what you want out of the relationship, you have no idea what your boundaries are, you don't know what you stand for, you don't know who you are, you're going to be completely lost. You're going to lose yourself. You're going to hurt your feminine energy, and it's just not going to be ideal. So really take the time to ask yourself, what do I expect from a relationship? Who do I want? Like, what kind of a man do I want to be with? And, just focus on that. And you really, really, really need to learn how to be independent, because if you can't spend this time by yourself and you're just constantly searching for whoever can give you company and a relationship, it's not going to work out, because you're just going to be going for whoever's there, and that's not necessarily what's right. And 9 times out of 10, it isn't right, because the right person for you, it's going to flow naturally and it's going to happen naturally. You shouldn't just be like, oh, this guy wants to be with me, I'm just going to date him because I want a boyfriend. It never goes good when that's how you approach it. So don't do that. Just, if you already like can't be by yourself, you're going to have to learn eventually, because what happens one day when you've settled for a bad, like a not a good guy or not the right guy for you, and eventually it ends, and then you're like, oh shit, what am I going to do with myself? I can't be alone. And you're just going to break down. Like, no, you need to learn how to enjoy your own company, enjoy just hanging out with yourself. And I can do a whole separate video on this if you guys would like. I actually think that that would be a really good idea. But yeah, learning how to be alone, enjoy your time alone, and just have fun in your own company. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it was a really fun video. But yeah, let me know what else you guys want to learn about, what else you guys need advice on or help with, and let me know what you thought of all the points I made in this video, if you agreed with them or whatnot. And yeah, leave a like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!